Hello friends and welcome to Too Many Minis. My name's Ossie. I'm out here in, it's not actually sunny, South London. We're at Bad Moon Cafe and we're having the Ringo Southwark 2023. It's probably the only one, so I don't need the year. We've got 48 players inside playing doubles games on specially picked terrain boards for the scenarios.
This is the great Roscoe board that Simon made. Comes out to our events regularly. It's pretty gorgeous. It's got a dovecot. How many boards have a dovecot? This is my Goblin Town, which everyone hates playing on, but everyone wants to play on. This is Will from Bad Moon's Osgiliath board with some of my Osgiliath buildings on it. That was a favourite. This is a Rohan board from Bad Moon. Guys just setting up there. On the Barrow Downs, we had a game of Cornered with the Mumak in the middle of the henge. When they were fully set up, the Mumak was completely surrounded by hobbits and some elves, and then had another Mumak coming on to rescue it. It was a pretty mad game. The three scenarios in play were Reconnoiter, Cornered, and Retrieval. And instead of playing them all at once and then all play the next one, we split everybody into 3 pods. So you'd play all 3, but you'd play them in a different order from the other pods. And that allowed us to tailor the boards to the scenarios. We managed to attract quite a variety of armies with only 1 Dragon Emperor and no bears. We had a pretty full up day with 48 players on 12 tables, doubles. And it was nice. We had, a lot of regulars who come to London Wargaming Guild nights, but we also had a lot of people who come from outside of London and that we don't see at our events. So it was a good mix. It was an 800-point doubles event, so 400 points each. And we had like 7 or 8 different hobby painting and modelling prizes. So people kind of got into the spirit of that. And I think that affected how people brought their lists and stuff. So some of the lists were quite competitive, but the general level was a bit fluffier than normal, I'd say. I think it also made a difference that the 100-point GBHL Hampshire GT was happening on the same weekend. And that was down in Portsmouth. So that probably took a few players from the southeast region that are the more competitive ones. So that probably made the event a bit more chill than normal as well. Cornered Mumak couldn't actually hold the centre ground because, of course, it got panicked and stampeded into the other Mumak. And they were stampeding all over the place and hitting each other and stampeding more. Nightmare. One matchup in the first round saw a list of all ring wraiths of fell beasts doubled up with Shelob and a troll, and they survived the trebuchet. The event also was the first time we got to use the Dol Guldur terrain that we just finished painting up, myself and Simon. Excuse the audio on the next clip. I haven't mastered audio in a loud room yet.
Right, here are the best painting entries. We've got a best army, single model and army. Gondor calls for aid, and Rohan will answer. Back here we've got a Boromir. Lovely objective markers. James's incredible collection of fell beasts. And more beasts. Here we've got Dol Amroth, Faramir, Minas Tirith, nice conversion there. Aladdin and Elroy here. Imrahil leads the charge to cover Faramir's retreat from Osgiliath. Faramir's return from Osgiliath, book version. Oh, I know who these are. These are Alex. Incredible looking minis. And Josh's Dol Amroth. Gothmog and Moranus. The Dragon Emperor. Some lovely objective markers for them. And here, look at that. Here's the Iron Hills. Here's the Arkenstone. Here's Goroth. Converted Bard.
Been experimenting with
the Mumax.
I mean, not so much these games, these are more like but
Incredible OSL here from Sam Bonneman.
it's a mix of once you get it right. What mold you doing to hold the resin?
Chico's display board.
Some silicone-based ones that I made myself.
Full of hobbits.
These guys are the bigger ones because I'm doing the
Every hobbit individually
at
converted.
the moment before I make the molds because I'm
And unique.
my wife is really good with
And Hayden's Rivendell.
she managed to put
There's some stunning water bases
thick sort of
on this Moria army.
the
The Drake.
wrap it round with normal tape and then pop the box, seal it in.
Nice, yeah, okay, let's see. Because I've been trying to use
Here's some objective markers, trap markers. And look at this. Goblin Town board by a professional model maker, Zahir. He's the man for this. It's so windy, twisty, turny. And down the bottom, the dark denizens of Mirkwood. So good. Harad, Raza, the mouth of Sauron. Oh, some great objective markers here. Look at these Isengard objective markers. Here from Rohan Army. The lovely conversion there. Fourth Age Alliance. Warg Attack. Oh yeah, it's a really nicely themed army around the Warg Attack. The mounted 3 hunters. And some stunners. Last Alliance. And here's an incredible Rivendell army. Look at these objective markers here.
I mean, that was a very ideal list. I mean, not the best scenario for it, but like, we're out fighting everything, we're out strength and everything. He was out fighting.
So you can see the hobby stand was incredibly high, and we had tons of entries for even some of our weirder areas like best objective markers. You love to see Sauron in Goblin Town knocking people off bridges. And also, this was 2 Mumax versus 3 Fell Beasts, Shelob and a Troll. Don't see that every day. Oh. Some furious gameplay. It's just such a pleasure to see people playing on all the boards and, you know, keeping it really Middle-earth. That's what we wanted to do, me and Simon, with the event, was just like get a ton of good terrain and get a bunch of people playing nice themey armies and having a lot of fun. Nothing like a Rohan army charging across the table. These crossbowmen were making a mess of the army, so Gimli snuck up into the tower and started taking them out. Here's some more cornered action in the Barrow Downs. And this is a game of retrieval where the bats and wargs managed to get hold of the relics, and yeah, it's a big game over when that happens. Massive thanks to all the players who came down. We even had a couple of people come down just to watch. That's always nice. New players. And Simon was amazing on the day, doing all the Excel and making all that work, and just generally being the really organised one and impressive. The trophies we made for the event were 25mm objectives, a Hobbit with a golden trophy, a silver dinner plates table, a bronze Easterling helmet on a kind of wizardy table, and the overall hobby champ who got the most votes across every hobby category won the miniature being painted on a table. The first prize went for to Diego and Pablo for best list submission. Honestly, it was a thing of beauty, and it was super easy to add up. So they won a couple of drinks at the bar. Tom had to play solo without a partner, and he came last with his 2 Mumacs, but he was a great sport, and he was glad to see him win the special last place dice. Luke and Paul won the most sporting dice. Well done to them. Alec won best painted single model with his incredible Gandalf the White. All the hobby winners won this dice with a lovely Eric Fraser illustration on it and a £10 Bad Moon gift voucher. And James Ellis won best conversion for his fantastic Umbar Fellbeast that won best monster at Warhammer World at the team event. Ashley Fisher won best objective markers for this stunning set. Very well deserved. Zahir won best display board with his amazing Goblin Town board. Stiff competition from Chico. Kieran and Mark won best theme for their Warg Attack army. Well deserved again, and you couldn't find two nicer gamers. Best painted army went to Curtis Hodgson and James Fotherby for their fantastic Rivendell army. Finn and Chris took home the third place trophy and £15 BMC vouchers each. Second place trophy and a £25 vouchers each went to James S and Zahir. Taking home the first prize and £50 vouchers each was Stuart and Harry. Very popular winners, and quite the achievement. Doesn't they look happy? The overall hobby champ trophy and another £50 PMC voucher went to Zahir. For some reason, I haven't filmed him. I don't know what's going on there. He's off screen. They're off camera being clapped, and he did great. That was across all categories. So he dominated in the best display board, but he also picked up votes for best army and other things along the way. So that was how that one was worked out. What a great showing! What a great crowd! top people, everybody, and here's Simon giving thumbs up. So there it was. It was a really great day. I had a great time. It's kind of exhausting. We played a couple of narrative games in the evening, I did nothing. I just helped set it up and then kind of ate a pizza and had a drink. But definitely want to play more narrative games. We did like Fall of Osgiliath and the Gate is Breached scenarios on Osgiliath and Minas Tirith kind of boards. And some people stuck around for that and went to the pub, and it was just great. Bad Moon Cafe is the best venue for this kind of thing. Big shout to Paul and Will for making it happen and for being great. Paul did put our logo on the gift vouchers, which was just beautiful touch. Thanks, Paul. And the staff were great, and it's just such a great place to hang out. Might do one again next year. We've got a great Battle of Our Time coming up in September. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll be helping out at that. And I think just events in London are just in such a healthy state. Like we sold that out in like 3 minutes or something, 6 minutes. It's nutty, and we just can't do many bigger events than that because there just isn't the venue for it. Really, it's pretty mad. But we'll keep trying to do more of them, so more people can play them. Hope you joined the vid. Do subscribe. We've got more Middle Earth stuff in the pipeline, and I hope you're all having a great summer. Thanks for watching. Bye.